noise out here. Go away. All right. There's Tom Duffy. I took Saturday off. No writing Saturday. Just relaxed. Yeah, I was like, why is it just the guy? That was weird. It just popped in. I took Saturday off. I wrote a lot yesterday. I've written a lot so far this morning. Because tonight, the wife and I are having date night. Did I watch Shark Week? Are you nuts? There's a bear poop in the forest? Yeah, Saturday I watched some shark shows. A couple I hadn't seen from a few years ago, because they just keep re-showing all the old ones. Took a nap. Texted you back after 2 hours. And then yesterday I wrote. My wife wasn't here. She hasn't been here because she's been at her mom's. So she popped in Saturday morning. She came and brought me Dunkin', which was nice. We hung out until about 1, and then I was like, I don't want to really write. I don't want to do any of this. So I just took the day off, and then yesterday I got a lot of writing in, and I watched a bunch of shark shows, taped a bunch of them. What I did was I basically just taped everything that was on yesterday, and then I just jumped in. I was like, I've seen this and delete. I've seen this, delete. Oh, this is a good one. All right. So then I watched several of them, and then I watched at 8 o'clock. I watched those 3. Just was getting annoyed that they kept calling that chum ball a chum's sick. That's funny. Shelly just does not. She's like, I do not want to watch Shark Week. If you're gonna watch this, I'll put my headphones in and I'll listen to a book, and I'll play my games on my phone. I'm like, all right, but she wasn't here, which is all right. So tonight I'm taping everything because we're going to do date night, because then tomorrow morning she gets in her car and she drives to Atlanta for 2 fucking days. So she'll be gone, and then she'll be back late Wednesday night, and then Thursday she goes to work. I have my Chinese buffet thing, And then that night, our nephew, who is going into the Coast Guard next week, he officially does all that. Hey, Amanda, we are taking him out to dinner Thursday night, and then Friday morning we are getting up super early, and we are heading to Pennsylvania. So that will be, and then we'll be gone until I think Wednesday of the following week. And then in a couple weeks, then you and Jess will be here, which will be nice. So the week after, then Amanda Ward will be here. A bunch of other stuff. Amanda Wynn is not going to meet with us for lunch on Thursday. He's got to work. But Ben will be with us, so we'll still have how many of us? 6 of us. But third Mike will show up late as usual. But there will be 6 of us still, so should be good. What if we like Ben better? Then it's an obvious decision we make. When is he's got to work, but then I will see him the following Friday in Amelia Island. He's doing that. Who knows who'll show up for that? Probably just me, him, and Andrea. Supposedly in October he is retiring to write full time. So who knows how that's going to work out? For any of us. So there you go. I've gotten a lot of writing in. I did pretty good. I only took 1 day off last week, which was Saturday, and I already know Friday is just a driving day. Friday is basically in the car all day, and then just check in one night into some random hotel somewhere in Pennsylvania. Now Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I will be in the hotel room in Philly while my wife is doing her convention stuff. So I won't be on Twitch, but I'm hoping to get a lot of stuff in. Hoping to get a lot of writing in. So that'll be good. Ben totally reminds me of Alex from Iowa, which is why I did not invite him to MondoCon this year. Like, the guy talks about a lot of writing, the stories in his head, blah, blah, blah. But I never hear him writing. He's been on Twitch 3 or 4 times, but it's always playing games. He's always playing the same game, and he's always like, oh, so the last 3 times I did this part, I got to do this. And I'm like, how many times are you going to replay the same game? Buy another game. You know what I'm saying? If only thinking about writing got it done. God, that would be so amazing. I would just lie in bed all day and just dream of things and books and stuff. That would be so nice. But there it is. So, but I'm I got up. I took a shower. Got some fancy clothes. I'm even wearing like shorts. My khakis to go out, so I don't so I'm not just wearing a bunch of crappy shorts. What is this girl doing? There is this girl who walks up and down the block all day. Now it's 92 degrees, right? But let me look. It feels like 1,008. Let me see what it says. Gotta say at least 100. Feels like 106 out. She has been out there for like 2 hours. Every day. On her phone. On speakerphone. And she just walks up and down the sidewalk and the middle of the street for 2 hours talking. I don't know who she's talking to. But she's out there again just wandering around. I'm like, go in your house or go in some shade or something. I just can't find the time to write after spending 5 hours playing Fallout. Pretty much, yeah. He is not. I have not heard him complain about not having the time. He's like 29 or 30, married. I think him and his wife is very nice, a little chunky girl. They play video games a lot together. That's probably how they met. They probably met in some Discord channel or something stupid. But yeah, but he plays a lot of video games, and he's that you know, this the guy who wrote like 50,000 words, and it's like 5 chapters or something crazy like that. So I was like, yeah, I don't. Maybe next year. Maybe if you're still doing this and we're still hanging out with you, maybe next year we can do this. Not this year. I did start this morning. I did start the next book for Severed Press. I wrote the first 1,000 words or so on that. I had to do a little bit of research on that one first to get that first historical chapter in. So I'm 29,000 words away from finishing that one already. And I did the edits on the Hidden Cave. I sent it to 2 beta readers who literally ripped it apart in like 2 days. Gave me some feedback, nothing major, which is nice. Because I'm like, I'm not rewriting this garbage. It is what it is. And so they gave me some feedback. I did some corrections, fixed some typos they found, and sent it off to the editor at Severed Press, and hopefully that will be back in time. And then in a week from today, our box set comes out, Tom. I will be in Philadelphia on that day, but I will be able to share it and whatnot. So all good. Those are the things that are happening. So today here's my goals. Get a little bit of writing in, hang out with you guys. I got to do laundry because my wife hasn't been home since Wednesday. So she got home at like 2 a.m. last night because her sister is a jerk. Her sister was like supposed to leave Virginia in the morning. She didn't leave until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon or later. So she didn't get home till like 2 o'clock in the morning. And then my wife had to leave there, come here, take a shower because of all the dogs and everything, and then get in bed and then get up at 8 o'clock. But we are going to go date night tonight. Hopefully have a better date night than Amanda has date nights, apparently. And then, so I gotta do some laundry. Also, I sold several $100s worth of baseball cards yesterday on eBay for my mother. So I have to figure all that out. Everybody should have paid me by now. Figure all that money out and then package all those packages, and that'll probably go tomorrow. I will probably have to go to the post office and mail all that crap out. I'm even thinking of going tomorrow around lunchtime and going to Callahan to their post office because it's so never busy. There's Chad Lutsky. Because there's a guy who set up right a block from the post office in a little strip mall there that has a coffee place I've never been to. Maybe I'll stop there, but he has a little hot dog truck. And I stopped there last time and I got a couple of naked dogs. And I might do that again. I mean, then I'll burp it up for the rest of tomorrow, but then that'll be it. Because my wife will not be here. Like I said, Tuesday, Wednesday, she will be in Atlanta. It is good to get out. It will be. I've not been out in a long time. When's the last time I left the house? Last time I left the house was... I've not left the house so far this month. I know that. So it's been at least a week. So it'll be good to get out tonight. It'll be good to leave the house tonight. No idea where we're going. Hey, they're just promised a hi and resub. Happy writing. It says Michael Schotter. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I hope you are doing well. Thank you very much. That is a reminder for everybody to please resubscribe or subscribe, as the case may dictate, and also to follow me on YouTube. I think you need 1,000 followers there, so I'm only like 930 away from hitting my goal. So Amazon, but they parked down the block a little bit. So, but I don't know if a lot of times there's a couple of them that try they sneak attack you. They park away and then they run and drop it. But no, looks like looks like Neil has a package. Sons of bitches. I hate when other people get packages and I don't. I have nothing on order. There's literally nothing that could possibly come here from Amazon, but still. Or I get excited about it and then my wife ordered something. So again, whatever. Good times. I don't even know where we are. Oh, okay. So I just want to get this page done. Is basically probably not going to be on too long today, only because I have a lot of laundry. My wife needs her clothes washed before she goes away, and then we're going away on Friday morning, so I'm going to need some clothes as well. Trying to figure out what I'm going to wear to the big book signing on Saturday. I'm thinking a comic book shirt, since it's a comic book bookstore. That might be the way to go. That reminds me, I have to dry the laundry. Yeah. I always put the laundry in. I always put it in the washer and I wash. And then I forget about it. And then the next day, if I'm lucky, I'll remember it. But then it might go like 2 or 3 days, and then I'm like, I need to wash this again because it probably needs to be. It's been sitting in there for like 3 straight days. And then I wash it again, and then it sits for like another 2 days. And then I got to start to smell. I'm like, all right, it's still good. I can dry this, or let me wash this again. My wife got this morning, and she was like, "What happened to the milk? We had half a gallon of milk." I said, "You always buy a full gallon of milk. I don't drink milk, and then you're not here for most of the week, and so nobody drinks milk, and it goes bad." She said, "There's no way that milk went bad." I said, "It had a weird smell to it. Did it go bad? I don't know. I've just never, I have I have an unopened box of Cocoa Pebbles, and I'm like, I want to eat these Cocoa Pebbles before I go away, because my daughter's going to be here next weekend, and I do not want her to eat my I ate all the Fruity Pebbles, but I don't want her to eat my Cocoa Pebbles. But now I have no milk, and my wife will go out and buy a gallon of milk again, which will go bad. Like, buy a half a gallon of milk. That's all I ever need, and you never drink milk, except when we're having cookies or something. I don't know. The clothes are soaked and there's water not drained. Not sure what happened. My luck lately, the washer is broken. Maybe if I just turn it on again. Oh, that sucks. What, you gotta like dry the laundry by hand like an old maid? You got like the clothesline out there, and then all the bees get all wrapped up in the clothes and stuff. Don't kid, bees and clothes. This happened just from walking out. Yeah, no, no, thank you. Like, how many bees do you think you have? Is there a way? Is there a way to count them? Is there a way to say I have X number of bees? Do you number them? Does each bee get like a little, one of those little things like for the Olympics, like a little uh, penny, like a number you put on them? I'd have to ask my husband. He paints the queen. There's Nick Zinn. Speaking of painting the queen, he paints the queen. What do you mean he paints the queen? What does that mean? Is that some euphemism? Doesn't the queen look like different from the other ones? I don't know anything about bees, but now I'm fascinated. Fascinated. He puts paint on her. So he literally puts paint on her. Sometimes the hive kills her off and creates a new one, and he likes to know. Tom says that means the queen is producing defective offspring. I learned that from the Jason Statham movie, The Beekeeper. That's where else are you gonna get a knowledge except for from a Jason Statham movie? We have not watched that one yet. I'm waiting for my wife because my wife is a big fan of his for some reason. Although I watched the Meg and Meg 2 without her, and she's like, I kind of wanted to see it, but then it's a giant. I'm like, it was a dumb, really dumb, giant shark movie. You would not have liked it. My husband was so happy they made a movie about him. Your husband reminds me of Jason Statham, so that does work. All right, I need a name. You ready? I'm gonna throw this out for you guys here. I'm writing this. I need a name for a guy who is not too hokey, and I'm glad Frank isn't on right now. A guy who is from the South, and he is a country music musician. Nothing too completely cheesy. Damn it, there's Frank. So throw it out there. I need a first and last name. Country music, male musician. Go. Not Skeet. No, Skeet Goggins is in. I already put him in another thing. Colton Blake. There you go. Colton Blake. That sounds. I am going to write that one down too, though. Braxton Tobin, because you don't know how many. I have a serial killer loose in Nashville in this book, so I could kill several people. Dude, my God, gotta love Frank. All right, Colton Blake. Sounds like cold and bleak. Exactly. Amanda, did you do any follow up research on the Neil Gaiman thing or that romance chick having a movie out? I did get to the next page already. I think Nick would have seen that. I did the Neil Gaiman thing. Looks bad. Yeah. The romance community wasn't too up in arms about the romance author movie. I still think it'd be bigger news if it was the Kate. Yeah, exactly. If it was that book. Again, it was when I saw it. It could be like 2 or 3 people feeding off of it back and forth, but everybody else is just like, whatever. I think it even said they took that book down. Who knows? Most movie rights don't amount to much anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if is it that she just sold the rights. I don't even remember. She sold the rights, or if they were actually going ahead and making the movie. I mean, selling the rights, you get something off of that. So, speaking of which, I have a couple of things now that I think people owe me money now if they want to continue to keep the rights to certain stories and books. I mean, I'm not doing tens of thousands of dollars on movie, but I'd still make several $1,000s a year on that crap. Colton Blake. Gotta make your money on the back end, yeah. Excuse me. You see that, what is it, a hawk-toothed chick is now, she gonna get a reality series? They're talking about giving her a reality series. Just by being drunk and saying something really stupid on a video. Always take points. Cemetery Dance owes me over $500, most of which they've owed for nearly 2 years now. Yeah, it sounds like get in line because they owe they owe money to a crap load of people. Mr. Frank said backhand. He's so dirty. Waiting for my Socks movie rights. Yeah, you keep waiting on that one, buddy. I would hold out. You got to get $250,000 or more on that. Strike while the lighting is cold is what they all say. They all say that. Yeah. I mean, hey, I don't blame her. You know what I'm saying? I think she broke like $150,000 on t-shirts and hat sales already on it. Her and her dad. And I guess she was on some talk show or something, and they liked her. And then so somebody, some network contacted her, like MTV or something, about, we got a show idea for you. We got a reality show thing for you. By the time that comes out, everybody be like, who was this again? Which drunk girl was this? And I bet you every girl that was in Girls Gone Wild videos from years ago was just like, I could have had my own show. Or someday she'll win like an Academy Award or something, right? And then they're like, wow, this girl, where she started from that stupid video 15 years ago, and now she's an award-winning actress. This is amazing. Good to see wholesome family businesses. Yeah. I don't know what company it's. I don't even remember, but it seems like some MTV thing. You know, like we watch Catfish, which I think is hysterical because in all the commercials I'm like, I would never watch that. But I would never watch anything on MTV. It's all teen moms and who's cheating on who stuff. Chad says, that's modern U.S. for you, making talentless people famous over something stupid, like that Catch Me Outside chick and all the Kardashians. Meanwhile, we're over here stressing over deadlines and being creative every day for circus peanuts. At this point, I don't even like eating circus peanuts, but give me some damn circus peanuts. Make me at least think I'm earning something here, you know? Yeah, it's it is ridiculous. I watched a video yesterday of somebody who was an author who was really annoyed because they got ripped off from one of these $500 and we'll make you a best-selling author crap, and they got ripped off, and then their next video basically was because I bitched on TikTok about it, I've sold 100 books today. And so I'm just going to keep bitching about it, and then this will be my new thing. And pretty much like I just give up on being creative. I'm just gonna do TikTok videos now about being screwed over, and then everybody's gonna feel sorry for me. And like he was just basically like, you know what, good for you. Whatever. You going to read the Hawktooth biography? Yeah, it'll be the same ghostwriter that wrote the Geezer Butler one. So I'm looking forward to reading that. Go for the low-hanging fruit. Write about blowing up woodland creatures. Yeah. But don't write about blowing up bears, because I think that's already been done. Cry me a river. Some people have to learn the hard way. Yeah. Pretty much. But it's just funny because like his next video was, hey, so I bitched and complained that I lost all this money and people feel sorry for me and they're buying my book now, so maybe this will be my thing. Okay. Whatever sells you books. I always say I wish 15 years ago, but Geezer said he wrote it himself. He wouldn't lie. Yeah, okay. And Snooki from Jersey Shore also said she wrote hers, and she also did not. None of these people have. So you can believe that Geezer Butler sat down and wrote that book, but it's bullshit. You know, I've read about half of the book, and he's not that. Whatever. It's basically just a bunch of stories that he told somebody, the ghostwriter, and they wrote it down. That's all that's going on there. Anyway, I wish 15 years ago, I wish I had said, you know what, I'm not going to write 500,000 words every year. I'm not going to kill myself for $300 and $400 a month. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to screw other people, like all these other snake oil salesmen do, and I'm going to come up with these really lame, boring videos, and then you're like, oh, and for $500 I'll give you the secret, and then there is no secret. That's what I'm going to do. I wish I had done that. I wish I was that person. I'd be friggin' a billionaire by now. You know, and I think I would sleep well at this point. Let's be honest. Amanda says there was that one old man doing a book signing, and a TikToker posted a video, and he got quite a few sales. The TikToker wasn't even interested in the book; just felt sorry for him. That's what I need. I need somebody to go to Vortex Books on Saturday and put me on TikTok and go, "Wow, there's these 3 authors sitting here, and nobody's selling any books." And then maybe we'll sell some books. As Frank says, or just ask people to send you money from GoFundMe because you want to be famous, so you need famous money. You know what? people seem to want money for nothing and your chicks for free. Yeah. Everybody's doing the Kickstarter GoFundMe crap now. LOL. It's not that hard to write a book, particularly a nonfiction book about your life. It is to sit down and actually write the damn thing. I mean, you can believe whatever you want to believe, Chad. You can believe that Geezer Butler, bless his heart, sat down and decided to write a book. I believe otherwise. I believe most of these people have a ghostwriter. I'm not saying they're making stuff up. I'm just saying you sit down and you interview Geezer Butler for several days, and you look at some interviews from the old days, and you put that book together. You're not going to trust Geezer Butler's about 105 years old right now. You're not going to trust his memory. Henry Winkler says he can't spell or write, but still says he wrote this book. Yeah. Don't talk about writing memoirs. Yeah, that's all we see. Every time me and Amanda go to any writers group thing, everybody there is like 100 years old, and they're all talking about writing their memoir. I'm like, you people, there's no way you people are that interesting that you are writing memoirs. There's no way. Did you sleep with Henry Winkler? Did you sleep with Geezer Butler? No, then don't write your stupid story. Nobody cares. Oh, this is about my family. Well, then that's the only people that are going to care about that. I sold 2 books to a drunk and high guy yesterday. No shame. Tommy Clark bought 2 books from you? That's amazing. How was that yesterday, Mr. Frank? Was it a good turnout? Did you have a good time? Geezer's a well-read dude. He can write his own life. I love how Chad is going to defend Geezer Butler here. God, I missed having you in here to just say obnoxious things, Professor. He did mention that he did get help with remember dates on things, but he did not write the book. You can say it all you want, Chad. You can say it a million times. You can go to bed tonight believing that Geezer Butler wrote that book. I 100% believe that Geezer Butler did not sit down and write this fucking book. You're gonna die. Knock yourself out, buddy. It was hot. Was it in a parking lot? It looked like the picture looked like you guys were outside somewhere. In Mattawan? Oh, you're up near the bowling alley? He wrote it with Dragon voice to tech software. Ozzy definitely wrote his book. Yeah, that's a definite. Yes, on the blacktop like a champ. Nice. Oh, I'm glad you had a good time. If you had a good time, yeah, I would imagine it would have been super hot. I know San Marco Books is having a signing at some point this month, but I'm like, no, I'm not. I can't sit outside. Even under the awning, it's still 106 degrees. It feels like. Geezer wrote Ozzy's book. Yeah, he also wrote Tony Iommi's, right? Did Bill Ward come out with a ghost-written book yet? Listen, I'm not even a fool to believe that I'm going to read the John Stamos book that he wrote that thing himself. I sold books, so it was worth it. Well, that's good. Very good. Were you the only bookseller there? Were there other booksellers there? Give us all the deets, as the young kids say. That means details. In case you didn't, you were like, "What the hell is? Isn't that spray you to get rid of bugs?" Good job, Mr. Frank. Good job. Good day, sir. The books I sold were even mine. Ski Butler, you didn't sell Matt Wilderson books while you were there? I didn't notice you had Shocker on the table. Those probably sold right away. Those were probably immediately. Dandelion, yeah. I wonder if anybody is going to be there on Saturday. Like I have no preconceived that there's going to be a line of people. I mean, I'm sure it'll be spun as the three of us there would had huge crowds, and I'm sure one of my books will go into the top 10 for the week or something. But my thing is, I'm up there anyway, so good to check out his store, see what happens. Nobody can afford the Shocker books. That is true. Those are quite expensive. Can't wait to get a peek behind the curtain. Oh, yep. See what happens, right? We'll see what happens. I think I'm done writing for the day. So you're doing a signing a Keen story. Yes, Saturday, the 13th. I hope you fly down. Me and two other authors. I think one author has never done a signing before, and the other author has done one book signing. And the only reason I'm doing it is because my wife has a convention in Philadelphia, which is apparently an hour and a half away. And Brian at AuthorCon said, "Hey, when are you ever coming back up to the area? I would love to have a book signing." And I said, "Yeah, I'm not coming back up there probably ever again." And then Shelley said, "Well, we will be up there in July." And then we looked at the date, and I gave it to him, and he's like, "All right, I'm putting you. All right." I said, "Yeah, but I'm not bringing books with me." He's like, No. I'll order a couple of different books that we can sell, and then of course whatever doesn't sell, I sign and he puts in the thing. I think he's ordering a couple of books from. I think he's ordering like Chelsea Avenue and Green River Blend or something. I don't know, whatever he's ordering. I guess I'll see when I get there. Maybe we'll do like he'll order 5 copies of each, and then I can say I sold out. Will he be signing your books too? Let's hope so. I'm going to be out there the weekend after. Figures. Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know anybody who's like, "Hey, I'll see you there." So, but I'm hoping these other two guys actually bring some people. And who would have thought? It figures exactly. So, again, but he'll order any book where you mention him in the gratitude page. I don't think he's in. I don't think I've put him in any of those. Will your books come with certificates of authenticity? Let's hope so. He claims he has some of my books in store already. And I'm just wondering aloud, if it's the books that I gave him over the years. We were up there and I was on his podcast and stuff. Because I handed him, he would give me books. Like he's given me a bunch of really good Thunderstorm books. He's given Shelley a couple of those books. What the hell was that? Ooh, we got a huge storm coming in. Black clouds and everything. I'm like, what the hell's that? What the hell's that noise? Somebody banging on something? We got some weather coming. I was gonna say, yeah. So I'm gonna guess that anything that is in the store right now by me is probably already signed. Either I gave it to him or Mary or Dave back in the day. And those are the books. Are you trying to say he's a nice guy? Thunder's suddenly here too. My God! All of Jacksonville is under a thunder's threat. Hopefully the power doesn't go out. But you know what? Hopefully the internet goes out. Because then I'm like, then I don't feel guilty. I can lie in bed, wrinkle my shirt, and read. I just got some copies of the Thunderstorm edition of How the Skin Sheds. That's just been announced. It's nice. Thunder Threat. That sounds like the name of everybody's 80s band when they were in high school. Hey man, are you going to come down to the VFW? We're playing. What's the name of your band, man? Thunder Threat. Oh, that sounds so cool. Who are you playing with? Iron Dragon. Oh my god, I love those guys. It's like blue skies here, but very dark clouds there. Hopefully the internet doesn't go out, because then I'm probably just going to lie on the couch and watch some Shark Week shows. It does sound like an 80s band, and all the T's are rose, but yeah, exactly. Like the M&A in Metallica, yeah. The drunk guy who bought books from me said Firearms for Felons would be a great name for a band. There you go. That would be, that sounds like a name of a band for, what's his name? Perry from Jane's Addiction. That sounds like one of his porno for pyros. I agree with him because I didn't have the sale closed at that point. Yeah, you gotta agree. You'd be like, oh, yep, you're right. 100% you're right. Yeah, but I think my internet's going to go out. Because it's just now, my bit rate is really, really bad, and my battery backup thing just clicked. So I'm probably going to lose power. So I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you for hanging out. I will definitely be on Wednesday. I might be on again tomorrow, and we will talk more about ghostwriting and how nobody in Black Sabbath has ever probably written a word in their life. I hear all of the songs were also ghostwritten. See you later.